What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Right now we have some very exciting news regarding a pretty big update that is coming to the game very soon, so I will be covering those changes in this video. Before we get started, if you find this video helpful or useful and would like to see more Assassin's Creed Valhalla content, tap that subscribe button as we near 10,000 subscribers, hopefully by the end of this year. Thank you for doing so, and let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to throw this out there that Assassin's Creed Valhalla is an absolutely amazing game and couldn't have come at a better time as we all hunkered down in our homes looking for something to get lost in. However, many have pointed out plenty of bugs in the game or issues that have left players disappointed or rather frustrated, which is to be expected from such a big game. With this being said, Ubisoft has been listening in, and on November 26, 2020, they plan to release quite a big patch to mainly address these, but also add some good features that should have been in the game from day one to improve player experience overall. So I will cover some of the main ones listed from the update, but will not cover them all, so if you want to read all of the notes for the patch, I will link the patch notes in the description. Alright, so starting with performance, Ubisoft is looking to add a choose performance or choose quality feature that will be adaptive to the player's system, allowing for better performance and quality while managing a steady FPS based on the player's platform. For miscellaneous, the only ones I found to be interesting was that Ubisoft will be adding an option in your skills to show the path that it takes to get to a central node, which is awesome because I remember just spending points to hopefully get where I wanted in the skills. Runes will also have categories now, so you can then filter them based on what you're looking for, and the only categories available will be weapon or armor. For balancing, all gear quality and stats have been adjusted to match the correct quality, so if I understand this correctly, when you upgrade your gear, the stats will now upgrade as well, which should make gear more powerful overall. Assassination damage stats will show on the character screen, and heavy and light attacks will be adjusted. Supposedly, stats acquired from the nodes in your skills were not quite carrying over correctly to the heavy and light attacks, so that will now be fixed. Also, many players have reported issues with corrupted saved games or loads not loading the game correctly, and these will be addressed as well. Now, an interesting one I hadn't noticed is that fish in Norway will now spawn in bad weather, so I guess they had never done that before. I had really honestly never even noticed. Either way, crows will no longer randomly fall from the sky in Asgard, so no, that was not meant to be in the game. Now, under gameplay, combat, and AI, there are a ton of updates, so be sure to at least give these a glance over with your own eyes. The important ones that I did find were that they improved NPC and boss behavior across the board, so NPCs will now react to the player stealing, and you can now use the stun attack on zealots that were hit with sleep darts from a bow. It also notes that zealots will no longer heal themselves while in the player vicinity, which is an absolute miracle because some of them are hard enough and then heal mid-battle right in front of us. Guards and disguises will be a lot better for most players now, where whistling is more effective to draw in the guards, and the disguise behavior while in a distrusted area has been improved. Okay, so this is going to be a big one for most of the players, and that is fixes to quests, world events, and side activities. Many people have reported numerous issues with quests not being completed or having a hard time interacting with them, such as the Daughters of Lyrion. So hopefully this will be fixed in this patch, as it is pretty important for getting Thor's armor. Also, subquests will now say part of the main quest, so if you're confused on which quest belongs to what story, this should help clear that up. Next, synchronizing will discover all secrets in that region, which will be pretty helpful for beginners, and improvement to Odin's sight will show and highlight a lot more than before. Last but not least, for raiding, Force Open has plenty of bugs that will be fixed, like not being able to open resources because your allies are just looking at you dumbfounded. Also, a timer will be added when a raid can be restarted, which will definitely help target which raid you should be doing a lot easier. Alright everyone, so those are some of the more important details regarding patch 1.0.4, which is coming out on November 26, 2020. Unfortunately, we have no new gear or no new weapons, but those will come in due time after the game's main bugs have been patched, as Ubisoft is doing right now. Not to mention, a lot of players haven't even been anywhere near close to completing the game. However, people like us that are playing this non-stop 24/7 are definitely going to be looking for some new content very soon. Thanks to everyone watching, and if you liked the video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe. That would be truly helpful to this channel. Talk to you guys soon, and have a wonderful week. Peace.